What is up? Welcome to Bleach Boys, back again covering all news Bleach. This week we have the dubbing of Thousand Blower Part 4 has been officially done, as confirmed by Kubo, so very big news. We have all of the Bleach Thousand Blower Funko Pops coming out. I'll talk about it. I hate Funko Pops, but I'll talk about it. There is a tweet that I made probably a couple years ago now that keeps dragging me into internet drama, and I'm not part of the drama. I just keep getting quote retweeted, like quote tweeted into this drama. So I'm very excited to tell you guys. Mayuri is the next Bleach Soul Resonance character that's going to be coming out, so we'll be talking about that. You know I love that game.
Still can't even get Nell.
Sorry, I have Nell, dog. So I can't relate. I can't relate.
What makes me mad is I'll just be like, might as well roll on the basic banners. Boom. SR, like, or the special
But
one.
they have different like rates, so it's good because like you're not messing up your other one, which is lovely. Toei is advertising for the original Bleach series, which is interesting. And then we have 3 Klub Outside questions that are all kind of lore related, which is very, very exciting. One of them is asking about what other specialized training grounds exist for Bankais. Like we saw like Kisuke and Yoruichi's little area. Are there other ones? Do they exist? Where do people go to train Bankais? We'll talk about all that and more. And then lastly, for the boys, last week we asked what would your superpower be. We're going to cover that this episode and of course talk Fate Strange Fake. So welcome in everybody. Where should we begin? Let's talk
let's knock out the Funkos.
The Funkos? Let's talk about the Funkos. Okay, so
can't wait to not care about the Funkos.
This has been like it kind of like announced for quite a long time, and we got the first look at them. They are going up for pre-order, I believe, this Wednesday. They are of course Ichigo, Renji, Uryu, Yuhabaha, Yamamoto, which is cool, and Shunsui, which is not so cool. And then we have 2 exclusives that have been revealed as well, which is Mayuri in his sun outfit. That is a glow-in-the-dark one.
Oh, I actually might want that one.
And then there is a Funko exclusive that is Bankai Rukia. And by the way, the Mayuri one is a GameStop exclusive.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. So that's all about all I'll talk about that. I think they are the ugliest piece of thing you could buy,
What's
period.
the Mayuri one look like?
I mean, it looks like Mayuri.
I mean, it's not any better than I thought, but just the fact that it's glow in the dark, I kind of want it.
Yeah. So
just turn him into a lamp. That's all I want.
That'd be cool.
Oh,
that'd be really
so
cool.
Sick.
Yeah. So don't care about it. That's for you guys out there. All of those have been announced. So best of luck if you're going to try and get those. I believe they're up everywhere, like Amazon, wherever you want to get them. Yeah. Cool. Happy for you guys.
Isn't going to buy it, I guarantee for sure.
Yeah, you'll be out there swinging for the fences. And then let's go next to Kubo. He gave a little comment here, and he said, I was finally able to join the dubbing session in person. He put parentheses. I've been participating online for about the past month. This was the final main recording session where we wrapped up all the parts I hadn't been able to record before. Great job, everyone. And then basically that they have finished the final dubbing session.
Yes.
So very good. And then at the same time, also Kubo said they finished recording the main story, but what does that mean? Does that mean they recorded the main story up to the final episode and not any of the new stuff that supposedly is going to be added, any of the new characters that are going to be in there? Suspicious.
He's teasing us hard.
But it's good to know that they're done because that means it's getting super close to the anime actually coming out, which will be coming out in July, which will be here before you know it.
Anime Expo, baby.
It'll be here way before you know. So I'm very excited for it to come out. Yeah, like let's go Kubo. That'll be fun.
I can't believe he hasn't been to every recording. I feel like that's something he would have done.
Well, I think he was sick recently.
So I believe he had like kind of a follow-up one where he was sick. And that's why he wasn't coming to the recording sessions. And that's why he was coming virtually. But now he's feeling better. He came in for the final one. He got to be there. And he's very, very excited about it.
I'm so happy for that man.
I know. He's just enjoying everything right now.
He deserves it.
Yeah,
he worked super fucking hard. He totally does. Did you guys see the video that was trending of it was Oda, Kishimoto, and Kubo all drawing at the same time? And they were all drawing characters?
Oh, yeah.
I saw
that. Was a cool fucking video. A lot of people were using that video to hate on Oda.
It's just
I just thought that was
styles.
a cool fucking video, seeing all 3 of them go at it. And Kishimoto really like lined up all this shit before he even started going.
Yeah, I
like,
saw that he had a pencil sketch.
Yeah, I saw somebody say that like you can tell that Kishimoto went to art school from like the way that he started drawing all this stuff. And
you saw that TikTok too?
Yeah, it was incredible. I was really impressed by that video. I took nothing negative from it. I just was like, that is cool shit.
I just enjoyed it, seeing the big 3 and drawing their main characters like that.
Well, it's kind of like if you get to see 3 masters of their craft do anything, it's like, oh, that's cool. Like, you know, I'm not going to fucking compare. It's awesome.
It's almost like a swordsmith, just like when they're hammering away and they're going to put it
That's
in
exactly
there.
it. That's what we were watching. That being said, I would love to own that drawing that Kubo drew because that was a cool fucking drawing.
Ichigo and Kisuke.
Yeah,
It's
that
so
shit was cool.
sick.
It was awesome. I was just blown
like freehand graffiti drew the Bleach logo.
Yep.
Which was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It was really like Oda was like started doing it, and I liked he did a very simple Luffy, and then he went back and added a few more things. I was like, all right, that's cool. Kubo from the get go, like he started drawing. The moment his pen touched the paper, I was like, I'm blown away already. Like that is crazy.
When he started with Ichigo, I was like, my guy.
Yeah.
That is so sick. I mean, he's been drawing his character for years, but just like seeing it in action is sick.
Yep.
I spent the first half of that video going, I don't know what Kishimoto's doing. It looks like, did he just bring a pen? Is he stupid? And then he starts drawing like, he's outlining first. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Never
Kishimoto
mind, my
for
bad.
sure was the slowest starter, but when he started going, I was like, this is just so fucking cool.
I was like,
It's
damn, that's so sick.
And what a great video that like someone like lined all these up. Like, here you go do it. Awesome. I was so I probably watched the video two or three times like to watch the full
It's
thing.
so good.
And it really goes to show like how One Piece can just keep going forever, because the characters are not specifically too difficult to draw. He can just knock them out real quick.
He did it really
Yeah.
quick. Like if there was ever a time, because there's been times for manga where manga gets released unfinished because for whatever reason the author has a health problem. One in particular I believe is Blue Lock has done it before. I actually think
Hunter
Jujutsu
x Hunter
Kaisen did it
famously.
before,
yeah.
where like chapters that come out where like a couple panels are unfinished and you can see kind of the sketchy part of it, which is pretty cool. But you can definitely tell, like with Oda, heaven forbid, if he was to ever do it, he could do a quick little sketch of everything and just be like, cool. They're like, there you go. Like, hey, like it's almost, I'll go back and fix it for the manga.
And I will hate on One Piece until the heat deaths of the universe, but you cannot hate on the character designs. They look great.
Yeah, it was great.
I still love One Piece. It's just not, I keep saying it. It's just not number one in the top three for me. That's it.
When I was actively reading it, I loved it.
It's great.
I loved it. I thought One Piece was so fucking good. I say this all the time. When I first read the manga, so I actually read the colored editions all the way up to however far they go. Manga, sat down, just fucking zoomed right through it. Best reading experience of my life. I thought it was so good. And I didn't feel exhausted at all. It was only when I caught up that I started going week to week where I was kind of like, okay, like, yeah, like let's go. Come on. Let's get this thing going. But while I was reading it, as it was all flowing together, awesome. Oda's great. Really, really good.
It's that binge.
Crocodile is my favorite character.
I do love Crocodile. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a great pick.
He has a hook underneath his hook, and underneath that hook is a knife. He's so stupid and cool.
This semi leads into my next topic. So, of course, the internet being the internet, there's a lot of internet debates that happen all the time. Every once in a while, I would say this probably happens, I would say maybe once every other week, sometimes a couple times every other week. I will notice that I have a lot of notifications on my Twitter. I'm not very active on Twitter, whatever. But I'll all of a sudden get notifications out of nowhere. And I'm like, that's strange. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that. And without fail, it is linking to one tweet that I have made from my first trip to Japan. We went to the Kyoto International Manga Museum, and I took a bunch of pictures, of course, being there, and I located where they had Bleach, and they had this big hall when you walk in there. It's called like the Manga Hall of Fame Manga Masterpieces is what it has. So you walk into this giant room, and it's a huge library that wraps all the way around, and it's separated by decades, but they have a section in that one where it's called the Manga Hall of Fame. And then right in the middle, there's a shelf where it's like the manga masterpieces.
Ooh.
And so everywhere else is like Shonen Jumps, like from 1960, 1970, and then like other manga from those ones that are like been big hits. And it's huge. And there's a bunch of seating areas in the middle, and there's walls that like tell you the history of manga as you walk around.
That.
It's really, really cool. So I took a photo, of course. We're Bleach Boys. So I took a photo where Bleach was. I took a couple, like one zoomed in. And for the record, I don't know if I got it in this photo here, but Naruto and One Piece, I believe, were also represented on that shelf. But this one tweet, so I tweeted out, went to the Kyoto International Manga Museum, and they have Bleach in this section, quote, Manga Hall of Fame, Manga Masterpieces, fire, 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 fire. And I sent him a whole bunch of pictures. It gets brought up in debates constantly, to just represent that Bleach is like important, because there's a lot of like, obviously with Bleach, and it had a downward sales for a long time, it's a popularity decline. People, of course, like to go, Bleach is in the big three. Bleach is in the big three. That's the rage baiting comment that gets people. And it's either people try to replace it with Boruto, people try to replace it with Demon Slayer. I haven't really seen it with My Hero, but they try to replace it with stuff that has more sales than that. So typically it's like a Demon Slayer Boruto sort of thing. And it will just start like a 30 reply
Jesus.
argument. And without doubt, someone will post well. And they also, by the way, so I am represented twice in this. I took a photo when we went to Anime Expo a few years ago of the Viz Media booth when you looked straight up.
the big Ichigo.
And it had a panel of Ichigo, Naruto, and Luffy. And it hung right above their booth. And I took a photo and I was like, the big three represented Anime Expo. People have downloaded that photo and just it's posted everywhere. And I can tell it's my photo because I took it at an angle that just like only an idiot would take the photo at this angle.
Is it just slightly?
It's just slightly angled off.
yeah.
Like I'm not directly underneath it. So I just kind of like popped up really quick, took it and sent it. That also, so if I 100% success rate, someone will retweet this one that I did for an argument. I'll go to the thread. Like, let me just take a little, I'm nosy.
Yeah.
Let me see what we're arguing about
gander.
here. I'll scroll up. That photo's also in there.
Yes.
And then usually someone will reply with a photo from the next Anime Expo where they did replace it with Boruto.
Oh,
they
yeah.
replaced Ichigo with Boruto. So obviously, I mean, like, just from a logistics standpoint, by the way, like they could just reuse that and just like, oh, like we're gonna represent Boruto this year, just throw Boruto up there.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean like, oh yeah, fuck Bleach, Boruto's better. But of course, that's how people are gonna take it because it's the funnier one, and it's gonna be make a lot of people very mad. And so always people throw back the tweet of Bleach is in the manga museum, like manga masterpieces. Just for the record, not to ruin everybody's fun, I think all the other series were in there too. So I think like One Piece and Naruto were also represented in that one. I'm gonna plan to go back again this year, and I'll let you know for sure. But I'm almost 100% certain that it is all the other series in there. So not to burst your guys' bubble, like having fun arguing that. I just only took a picture of the Bleach thing because, of course,
that's what we care about.
Yeah. So gotta spread the propaganda on that one.
That's right, baby.
But I find it the funniest thing ever, and people always like. They'll go in an argument and they'll say like Bleach is a well-respected, manga. It's like it's won this award. It's in the manga masterpieces. And like, where's your source? I'll get tweeted.
All of a sudden, picture proof, baby.
And it happens. I'm not even joking. Maybe once or twice every other week. I'll get like put into some sort of argument, and I'm reading all of them. By the way, if you guys tweet me in there, I'm reading the whole argument. I'm chismoso.
You're at night, just having a great time. You're like,
I'm in there just like a fly on the wall, seeing what we're arguing about here, and it's almost. I would say 75% Boruto versus Bleach, 25% Demon Slayer versus Bleach. That's typically about.
I don't understand the Boruto love. It's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a fine series,
but
it's not
I would
great.
say that it's also fine if someone does like Boruto more than Bleach. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. But I think like Bleach is an easy target because obviously it had the lowest sales out of all of them. Because, I mean. We know why. It is what it is. But damn, people get heated about it. They get really heated about it.
I mean, all the TikTok war.
Don't say people. 14-year-olds get heated about it.
Yeah.
Someone was also. I almost hopped into this thread. I almost got rage baited also because I was reading it and the guy who was this was a Demon Slayer one. They were arguing Demon Slayer should replace Bleach, and it's the big three is Demon Slayer, Naruto, and One Piece is what they were saying, which is ridiculous, by the way. So they sent a picture of a panel from I believe it was 2025 Anime Expo, and somebody hosted a panel and it said the big three and the legacy of their influence or something like that. And it said it was pirates, ninjas, and Hashiras, the big three and their influence on anime. Which, by the way, anybody can apply to host panels.
Yep.
Like, it's not an official panel because it's on the Anime Expo list. And I also know it is quite literally a fan panel because it was in like room 406 AB or something like that.
It wasn't
which is
even,
not any of the big rooms. So it's one of the smaller panels. I almost got heated on that one.
Sam hosts a panel that says why Bleach is better than everything
else.
else.
He almost got me. I like this guy. I was this close. I was like this fucking guy. But I choose not to be involved. I'm the watcher. I'm
you watch from afar.
I'm just watching to see how the universes are going. I don't want to be involved in it.
You're a big, weird-looking white whale snake up in the sky.
Yeah, that's me.
Sam, please Photoshop your head on that thing and make that the thumbnail.
We'll see. But yeah, that's me. So anyways, you guys have my full permission to keep on using that one because I think it's fucking hilarious. And I enjoy being wrapped into the drama, whatever's happening. And usually I'm not even joking. Like this thread that I was tweeted at was like fucking 50 replies.
Damn.
Like they were already arguing for a really long time and then I got catapulted into it.
I think my most favorite comment that I ever get retweeted is someone did a video on Toby Rama, and I just replied, Toby Rama did nothing wrong. And I still get that retweeted like once every couple months.
That's funny. Love it. Yeah, the internet's forever. We love it. Okay, next.
So stupid.
The segment that Pythes loves most. I will keep it very brief for you, Pythes, because it's the only piece of news that I'm going to cover. Bleach Soul Resonance, Mayuri is coming to the game next. We have the artwork of what he's going to look like. It is very much like his OG Soul Society fit, which we love to see. Actually, I am wrong. It is his Wekamundo fit, because we're in the Wekamundo phases right now. So it is.
No, but I love his Soul Society fit.
So I kind of assume they're going to have two different outfits. So I'm showing Jose here. We have the artwork of him. This is the Wekamundo invasion outfit.
With the like
but then we
thing.
also have a first look video of him literally in his regular outfit, which is not be the first time they've given two different outfits.
Yeah.
We have the Uryu one that we've been using. Oh, by the way. Okay, I told Pythes I was going to keep this short. I just unlocked. I can now set my profile picture in Soul Resonance to Baba Baba.
I've seen that.
So I've unlocked it now. So when you see me now, I'm gonna have the Baba Baba profile picture. That's gonna be me.
I have 1,000-Year Blood War Nemu.
It's not as cool.
That's the way to stay, Sam.
But Baba Baba, dude, if you could have Don Chaka and Peche,
that'd be great.
Oh, the best.
I did just unlock that, so I'm very, very happy about that. I am at the point now where I am resource fucked on everything. Like I am struggling, and a lot of it is because I'm trying to level up all my characters. So like I have them all to level 90. I've now locked the ability to level them up to level 100. I am blowing through resources.
Dude, the resources get tough even after 70.
Just save your shit for characters you like.
Well, I want to have at least like a solid good team of 3 to use right now. So obviously the ones I'm going to go for, I'm going for Aizen. I'm leveling up. He's already like level 92. I'm using Gen a lot. I'm still really, really liking Gen, and then I use Urahara as the sports. So those are the 3 I'm trying to level up right now. But god damn, my resources are brutal. My coins, any of my fucking technique stuff is gone. It's all gone. Ugh. I have a lot of stuff that can give me like extra soul tickets, basically, just to put it in Bleach Brave Souls things. But I'm down to about 50 left. And I'm like, I'm about to run out.
Maybe hold on to run out. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm at the point where I'm starting to slow down a little bit. I'll let you know if I continue loving the game coming up in the future weeks. But I am starting definitely to slow down because my resources are screwed.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Unless you want to pay more.
I am not going to do that. So,
well, speaking of continuing to love a game, we are celebrating the first anniversary of Musume Pretty Derby.
Ooh. Okay. How is that?
They are throwing resources at us like it's nobody's business.
Love it.
They released a whole bunch of characters. We're going to get a ticket to just pick a character you want.
Ooh.
And the new story scenario is about to come out.
Nice.
Okay. Now, I have a question for you about the Musume movie.
Yep.
Do you have to have watched any of the rest of the series to have watched the movie? Okay.
No. They are horse girls and they run.
And
that's it.
I have a follow-up question. Have you watched all of how many seasons of Musume are there, and like in shows and series?
Let's see, 3 seasons, which is one continuous story. Then there's a 3-episode OVA, and then a movie, and then there's the Cinderella Grey anime, which is at 2 seasons. Except for those first 3 seasons, nothing is connected to anything. They're all standalone, and everybody says if you want to get into Musume, just watch the movie first.
Okay, cool. Now, have you watched all of it?
Yeah, I am. Not only am I caught up, I am caught up with the manga as well. I'm done.
Okay, nice, Pythes. Damn.
I'm in there. That's why I was screaming at you that maybe you should go watch the movie. It made like $900,000 or some shit.
That's pretty good.
Damn, that's not bad.
That's really good.
Because it was only out for 1 day.
Damn. Okay. Good to know that the fandom for it is still just going absolutely fucking ravaging.
Dude, what's that video I sent you, Pythes, of a bunch of girls were dressed up as the characters in it, and they ran the derby themselves.
That's cool.
I was like, damn, that's sick.
So Musume has ignited people's interest in actual horse racing, so Musume cosplayers will go to races that will then hold cosplay race events.
That's cool.
I'm going to bet on the cosplayers. I'll be like, let's go, baby.
That'd be so funny.
I can't remember the country. I think Musume helped reignite the interest in horse racing, and I think it was Indonesia, and so they relit the Triple Crown races, which we're going to shut down soon.
Damn, that's sick.
It's great. It's almost like it's a really cool phenomenon. You should maybe jump on.
We're going to be the horse boys.
Just watch the movie.
We're hung. What?
I'm not.
Oh.
Make sure you leave that in.
But dude, watching them run, that turf looked deep. Like their feet were sinking into
dirt.
the dirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was hard for them to run. I was pleasantly surprised watching it too. I was like, God damn, it's a workout.
Running is difficult. That's why they make it a big deal that Umers are built different.
What's the fandom called?
We're just Uma Musume fans.
Oh, I thought you said Umers. So I was like, whoa.
No, Uma. That's Japanese for horse. Everyone just calls them Umas. These are my Umas.
These are my Umas.
These are my Umas. People brought glow sticks to the movies so you could dance at the credits.
Honestly, that sounds like so much fun. That's respect.
Okay, let's do. I'm going to mix up the order here. Let's do Club Outside questions. I do want to read. I had a comment from Kinjin about one of the Club Outside questions that we read last week about the Arankars and whether or not they affect like the balance of souls in the world and how they remove themselves. And Kinjin had a very good comment that I wanted to read, and I told him I would read it on this podcast. So shout out to Kinjin. He says, the Arankar question seems to break the lore a little bit. Soul Reaper swords cleanse your soul to re-add you, and it's re-add because in Season 1 says becoming a hollow removes you from the cycle, which would mean in canon, Arankar are already outside the cycle, and I would think the Soul Reaper side just goes away like how Soul Reapers under Captain work. Then the non-canon lore, which is the novel, Ichibei says that he leaves Grimjoe, Nell, and Hallible alive to keep the balance, which I headcanon to mean killing them would add too many souls to the cycle / too much power back into the cycle. I guess the reason I say is in both cases have them outside the cycle. Kubo just changed some of the reasons why it says they can never rejoin.
Okay. That's actually a really nice comment.
I just thought it was very pinpointed. I told him, I said, that's some good fucking memory to remember all of that. Because, it is true. I've seen a lot of people talking about that after we mentioned it, about how it kind of... Kubo seems to kind of backpedal a little bit on some of the lore they dropped very early on, and it definitely seems a bit confusing, but I think this just further goes where he's just kind of ignoring Can't Fear a World again, so, which is good and bad. It's always good for if he wants to, he can. He's the author, right? He can do whatever he wants, but I think Can't Fear a World was awesome. I think it was great.
That was fantastic.
I mean, no matter what happens at the end of Core 4, we can just treat Can't Figure Out World as a movie and go, it's in its own canon.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Or they could just cut those little pieces out. So far, everything that they've broken is not too bad.
Can't Figure Out World confirmed.
Let's do question 1 of this week's Club Outside questions. We have a question about Shunsi Kiraku's taste in alcohol. And somebody wants to know, what is his taste in alcohol and his brand of choice?
Okay. He's a sake guy, right?
So Kubo says, Sanakura Sake Breweries, I'm going to butcher this, Garobe. Sanakura is one of Soul Society's oldest breweries. Among those, Garobe is quite affordable and is characterized by its fruit-like aroma and light texture.
Ooh.
So Soul Society has breweries. There you go.
I kind of like that. So, but it's fruity because every sake I've had, I have not been able to identify the taste.
Fruit-like aroma and light texture.
I like that. That sounds like it'd be smooth.
I had a single sip of sake, and it just tasted like straight alcohol.
Yeah. Did you have it warm or cold? Because you could have it either.
True. You can.
I had it cold because it was hot as fuck at Disney World, so I wanted something cold, and I was not having a good day.
Next question. They say, Renji is said to be bad at Kido, but up to what number can a regular soldier use? Great question, honestly.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, really great. So Kubo says a typical soldier can use up to 30s Kido. The 30s are referred to as middle class 4 elements Hado, and that's the general level that one is expected to be able to use as a graduation criteria at the Shino Academy.
Oh, that's sick.
Really funny that's the one he uses as a bomb to blow himself up with.
Yes.
So basically Renji's bad at Kido, but he hits the bare minimum to graduate from the school. So
he can at least get to the 30s.
A C is a passing grade, bro.
Hey, that's how Renji lived his life in the Soul Reaper Academy. Deuces, guys. Thanks. Next question, which I think is quite fun. After obtaining Bankai, training is required in order to be able to master it. But are there specialized Bankai training grounds? I'd also like to know how those who possess Bankais that affect others go about their training.
Ooh, that's a really good question. Like, how did Shinji know everything would happen?
Yeah, well, I feel like Shinji's okay. You are right, because Shinji's like, if he does it in the wrong place, I mean, everybody's fucked up.
Yeah.
But also like,
how do you know?
I know.
Yeah.
How do you know?
So he probably had everyone playing with like foam swords and stuff, or kendo sticks.
There's got to be somewhere where like you pop Bankai for the first time, because like heaven forbid your Bankai is a nuke. Like, what if your Bankai is soy fons, but except it literally explodes on you? Like, what else you do?
Unless the spirit just up and tells you like, hey, this is what our Bankai does.
Doubt it. Look at Zangetsu. Doubt it.
It can't possibly be somewhere inside this area. It's got to be like way out in the sticks.
Well, that's why Shuhei had to go do it out in the forest.
So Kubo says, basically, many people train in the outskirts of the Rukongai.
Oh.
As for specialized Bankai training grounds, I will not answer it here. That includes whether there are any or not too.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's teasing us, man.
Ooh. I like that.
Yep. I just feel like that opens it up to where there's probably something, you know? And also, like, what if there was some evil hellhole in the Serite where, like, let's get this is hypothetical. Okay, let's say I take a slave of death row, a group of death row inmates, and I put them through arduous torture in order for them to, one, unlock their Shikai, and then two, to unlock their Bankai, and then I lock them up and I make them unleash their Bankai until I find one that I think is worth using, and then I kill the rest of them.
Damn.
So, like, there could be some underground place like that, I just start popping out, and then I would have an elite force of assassins. I'm thinking like Akame got killed, like back in the day. Like, I'm putting them through the Akame assassin training until I have a group of elite assassins that I have honed by killing the rest of them.
I thought this was just your Bankai activating.
It could be.
Just like
it could be. It's the domain expansion of
the domain expansion.
I mean, your Bankai is the ability to commit war crimes, so like that sounds like a thing you do.
Well, you know what I pictured in that moment? Like in the classic Super Mario Brothers game where he goes and he has the key and then he like gets to the keyhole and the giant keyhole comes out. Yeah, that's what it is, but it just sucks people in and goes like, all right, you work for me now.
You're trapped. Welcome. Hope you have a good Bankai. Thank you.
No, Jose, you're complicit. You can suck them into the shadow realm with your glasses.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, there you go. You're my supplier.
All of a sudden, I appear out of nowhere, and then I'm just like, oh, hey, that person over there. It's just like what Tolkien did, was just hijacking people off the street.
Yep. Did you guys?
And then my corrupt lawyer Zanpakuto gets you off the hook for it
every single time.
Well, speaking of, did you guys watch last week's Jujutsu Kaisen episode yet?
Yes, I did.
Oh, fucking fire!
Oh,
I
did not. There was a family drama going on.
Okay. All right, that's fair. We won't say anything then. I cannot wait for you to watch it, Pythes. I think you'll like it a lot, and I think you will like that character a lot. So.
Free Ren,
it's the comedian guy, right?
I haven't watched Free Ren.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay,
I went to watch Fate Strange Fake, and I swear I looked yesterday to see if there was a new Free Ren, and Crunchyroll wasn't showing it. And so I ended up watching the new My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I meant to watch Free Ren. Never popped up for me. And then I went to go watch Fate Strange Fake today, and it was like, oh, by the way, you have a new Free Ren. I was like, what the fuck?
I went on Friday night to go watch it, and it wasn't in its normal spot where it's usually in the featured section.
That's where because I have the continue watching section. So normally I know if I have something new, if it's possible in the continue watching. Crunchyroll was just like, go fuck yourself. You're not watching Free Ren until next week.
Yep.
Okay, so I also have not watched the new Free Ren, but I know what would happen in it. Did we meet a cool sword guy?
I saw the thumbnail, and it looks like some of the people from the little versus thing is back. So.
Some cool stuff happens.
Okay. Yeah.
I was very excited when I saw them in the thumbnail. I was like, ooh, I said I cannot wait.
Methode and one of the proctors.
But I have to wait for my wife to be here, so can't watch it.
We'll wait for it. We'll talk about that next week.
Sick. Okay. 2 episodes.
So those are the Klub Outside questions for this week. I thought they were very, very, very good.
I liked them. They've been pretty good these last couple weeks.
I know. I was very impressed. So I think we're about the middle point. I'm going to just editor brain it and just assume we're at the middle point of the podcast. I'm going to take this moment, of course, to thank our Patreon supporters. And if you guys did not know, we do have a Patreon, and it's your first time here. Welcome in, everybody.
Hello, friends.
Our Patreon has tiers for as little as $5 a month. And at that $5, you get the same benefits as every tier above that. There's no content that is hidden to you. The other tiers just get like little bonus stuff, like their name featured right here on the screen. Ooh. Or if you donate or support at the highest tier, we read your name out live every single Bleach Boys podcast. So starting from the bottom, a big thank you to Veronica Bermudez, Batman of the Gote 13, Sarah Berry, Aether Paradox, Head Captain of Bounce Chilsey, also Chad Zabuelo, Vile Shadows, Tribber Rule, Divine Departure, Sam has bald taste in music, Kenji Kamoy, and Sandra Wang. Shout out to you guys for your support. And if you guys cannot support that, just watching helps us out so much. But you know what else helps us out? Is joining the Discord. So join the Discord. That's where we have the most fun. That's where we have the best people. We are still in the middle of our Bleach anime opening tourney. And last week we had Veronica versus
It was neck and neck last week.
It was neck and neck for all of about a day, and then Veronica flew fucking past.
That's right.
Ohana. So shout out to Veronica. We had somebody join the Discord just that they wanted to vote for Veronica.
That is right.
Shout out to Veronica. Next week is going to be Rolling Star by Yui, which is a banger, versus Scar by Tatsuya Kitani, which is the 1,000-year Blood War opening number 1. So if you guys don't know, is supporting us on the Patreon, you get an extra bit of Bleach Boys every single week. And we have been watching the openings live on the podcast and casting our votes there and giving our reactions, because that's something that we cannot do on YouTube. So if you guys want to check it out, definitely support us on Patreon. And then Jose can attest, because I know the next breath's going to come out of his mouth. What did we do after last podcast, Jose?
Dude, I don't remember.
We packed the boxes.
Oh,
the boxes
you're right.
Are packed.
Yeah.
Everybody, we have a stack of boxes now. We are. I could shout out certain people. I have a really big thing I want to send to Divine. We don't have a box big enough for it.
I ordered one off of work, so it should be coming.
Jose's gonna get Divine. You're just running behind, because I have something big that I want to send to you, and I think you'll like it. I bought 2 of this thing, and I've had it for forever, and I think it's one of the coolest pieces of Bleach merch that I own. Pickle Rick was the first one to hit his year that had an address. So there are 3 people that actually hit the year mark. One person put that they didn't want anything, and then 2 people didn't put an address. So those 2 people, I will reach out to you guys and see if you guys want it. Maybe you guys don't want it. It's up to you, and then we'll make sure we get you guys something else. Also, the rest of you guys are all packed and good to go. So by the time this podcast is out, you will all have had them shipped out, minus Divine, because we are waiting for a big box.
Should be in tomorrow, hopefully.
There you go.
Send me a picture later of what you're sending Divine, because I want to know.
Okay, I totally will. With that, I do have a couple more Bleach things to talk about, like the Toei thing, and then this little cool piece of Bleach merch that I saw. But I do want to talk about Fate before we wrap the whole episode, because we always talk about the Bleach stuff on the other things, and we usually get too wrapped up in Fate, then we don't make it to the question, and it's a whole thing. So Fate, Strange, Fake this week. Let's talk about it. It was fucking awesome.
Dude, what the fuck was that episode? Pythes, you weren't kidding.
I told you.
So personally, my first reaction when watching it, of course, Alcides rolls up on Cerberus, and he's doing really cool shit. The vampire's there, also protecting the girl. It's like a fucking who's who. Everybody is there. Yep. I was so tired of seeing the police officers, like the little guys with their fucking noble phantasm fakes. I was like, these guys, why are they here? I'm overseeing them. I'm overseeing the fucking cop guy be all fucking freaked out. I'm overseeing him. I don't want to see him.
Well, maybe a certain problem was solved with someone getting folded this week.
So I cannot tell you that I can tell you, I visibly bursted out laughing when fucking John got smacked. Like, that cracked me up.
He got smacked and his head was backwards.
Like, I first laughed when I saw him get smacked against the wall, and then when the smoke cleared and he was literally destroyed, I felt a little bad at that point. I was like, oh, my bad. I shouldn't have laughed.
I was like, ooh, god damn.
Yeah, he got fucking smoked. It's just like, when we first watched the episode where they did the police invasion, and we were talking, and Pythes was like, oh, this is just to show that, like, a normal human cannot go up against, like, a servant, It's just not 1-for-1, unless, of course, you're the Fate Zero guy, then you're the coolest guy in the fucking world. It just, again, like, John, stop. If John comes back as a fucking zombie, I swear to God, like, this fucking guy.
It's just the killing of John.
It took so much unbelievable bullshit for Shiro to be able to match Gilgamesh. That is not a thing that is supposed to be able to happen.
Yeah, it was just like, dude. And I'm tired of seeing them freaked out standing there. I'm tired of them even being in my eyesight. Get them out of here. They're not helping.
Some stuff will happen, don't worry.
Okay. Jack the Ripper.
That shit was sick.
Really fucking cool. I love his whole talk about, like, the fact that, I'm going to refer to him as Heracles, but Alcides, he chose his human form, and he's like, I can fuck you up then.
He's like, hey, man, if you're a human, that makes it easy for me.
Yeah. He's like, I fuck up humans. It's like, this is looking like, good for me.
Thing. Think about London, bitch.
I really like his normal form, where he kind of looks like a jester in a suit without any sort of face. I thought that was really cool. Good representation.
Now that you have brought that up, how about you two look at the picture I sent on Discord?
Okay, all right. I will look now. I can show it to you, Jose.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, I don't know if it's in mine.
There is the picture from the anime, and there is the other picture.
What the fuck?
So that's sick. I didn't catch this. This was people online that pointed it out. He's doing the pose of the class card for the Pretender class in Fate Grand Order.
Oh.
Like there's a whole class called Pretender, and he's doing that exactly.
What is the Pretender
He's even
class?
dressed like it. It's a class for people that fucking lie.
Okay, that's cool.
Are his powers very similar in Fate Grand Order as well?
He is not in Fate Grand Order.
Okay.
Interesting.
Jack the Ripper is in Fate Grand Order, but he is not.
Okay, so
Jack the Ripper that's in Fate Grand Order is the little girl.
Oh, okay.
Who shows up in this episode?
Was she the girl in the coma?
No. When Jack is doing his thing, he's activated his.
And he has the multiple forms of himself all lined up.
Yeah, the one all the way in front of the camera is a tiny girl, and that's his assassin version.
Ah, that's sick.
All of those forms are what he would look like in various different classes.
Oh, that's
I like
cool.
that.
I wish I would have looked at that photo more then.
Damn. His Noble Phantasm is insane, though.
It's cool. It's really cool.
It's called From Hell.
Yeah, I like that a lot. It was cool. Kind of sad he got a little mucked up on. I'm interested to see. So first of all, Alcides can just steal people's Noble Phantasms, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's related to his myth.
Okay, that's cool. I'm excited to see if that means. I assume this is what that means, that he can use it now. What that's going to look like with Alcides using it.
Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be wild.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying nothing.
I always like parts like this in animes. I love that Alcides was like, all right, I respect you. I respect you. Like you're worthy. Like, hell yeah. And then he stole his Noble Phantasm.
Just annihilates him.
It's like, ooh. I like that was cool though. I'm glad that he did not kill Jack the Ripper.
Same.
Because I think that could have been an easy next step without a Noble Phantasm there. So I thought that fight was really fucking cool. Really, really, really
Jack
cool.
still has things to do.
Okay,
good.
Then we have...
Also, when Jack goes into his big demon form, that is a almost one-for-one replica of the Daemon enemy from Fate Grand Order.
Okay, that's cool. I like also we got Saber versus Gilgamesh, which is very cool. A lot of cool, fun banter there with Saber loving his swords and just being a fan.
He's like, can I have one?
Yeah, like, can I buy one from you?
Actually,
can I just use it for the end of the fight? Gilgamesh is like, dog, like, you're a fucking mongrel. Stop.
He's like, stop looking at me.
Gilgamesh does not understand how to deal with somebody like Richard.
Yeah.
Gilgamesh is still very interested in his friend.
Yep.
He's like, oh, like you've dodged like you've dealt like this before. He's like, oh, I actually just fought somebody like this. And he's like, oh, okay, fuck. He's like, how did that fight end up? Oh, we're friends now. He's like, piece of shit. Love it. I love anything with Gilgamesh. I think it's cool. I can't wait to see more of that fight. I think it's a lot of fun. The vampire guy is there. I know he's gonna do some fucking bullshit.
Yep.
I'm glad we got more of the priest. I love the priest.
The priest cracks me
awesome.
up.
I think he's really, really good.
With his harem.
Yep. I liked the story a little bit of like the future Lancer. He was kind of upset, like nobody came to see me when I was a kid. I was like, oh, okay, like that's a good little backstory. You know, it's like it shows that he's got a little something.
There's a backstory to him, right?
And I like that the assassin, like through everything that's happening, she's like, oh, I'm not experienced enough, and he's like, well, like nobody saved me. She's like, because I'm not experienced enough. That's why I didn't save you. He's like, but you're not even at the same time. Because I'm not experienced enough. I was like, all right. It's like, cool. Like, love it. And then same thing. She's like, well, like you weren't, how could you have done that? Well, we're here now, aren't we? I said, oh, okay.
True.
Like clock it. Thank you. Hit. I'm excited to see what goes on within the hospital. I think it's going to be.
I think it's going to get crazier.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
It's going to get very trippy.
Ooh, okay. I'm down.
I'm so excited for you guys to learn who the fuck real Ryder is. Sorry, fake Ryder.
Okay.
Because at this point, do you guys have any clue? Give me a guess.
Nope.
I have nada.
Okay, I'm going to have to look up how to describe it when we finally get there.
Okay. A whole episode also, I got to say it for every episode, animated beautifully, like so good. The animation on some parts, like they were doing flips like all in one cut and like dodging on, like it's so good. It's so good.
Even when Cerberus was just munching on them people, I'm like, god damn.
There was a part where Alcides was like dodging a bunch of Gilgamesh's stuff and like doing flips at the same time as the camera was rotating.
Yes.
It looks really good.
Oh, fantastic.
So did you guys decide to watch it like I suggested? With the picture.
No, but the moment I fucking saw that picture appear in the episode, I was like, oh, fuck. There it is. But what is this guy's problem? I'm tired of seeing the police chief.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the police chief. He's kind of cool.
Down.
Yeah.
The whole episode's just going down. He's just like, what the fuck is happening? We were just supposed to walk into a hospital.
But, like, why is the police chief as the master? Like, why is he not there, you know? Like,
what's he supposed to do?
Do something.
I don't know.
Like,
he's the chief. He's supposed to stay back and direct. Do you send your general onto the battlefield?
His boys are out there getting fucking crushed.
Yes.
Like, come on.
Someone got folded
and
like a lawn chair.
What happened to them?
So he could do something. He's a master. He could do something.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah,
you saw what happened when he tried to fight the vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm over that character. So at least the mafia guy's doing big money moves. You know.
Yeah, he
Remember
is.
last episode he got styled on by Flat.
Yeah, I
mean,
that's true. He's gotten styled on by fucking everybody in the series at this point. Like, I don't know what else to tell him.
He's not cool
you'll
enough.
see. He does stuff.
Okay, cool stuff.
We'll leave that up in the air.
All right.
Great. So
So Sam's like, great, more shit.
Gonna have to watch him fucking waffle around some more. I can't wait to see it.
And here's our deep lore drop for the episode. The vampire mentions the Knight of Wallachia, which is the main boss from the Melty Blood games, which is the Tsukihime fighting game spinoff.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
It's just the author being like, look, I know all of the things. I'm going to mention them whenever I can.
I did like that the vampire like immediately recognized that as Jack the Ripper. And he was just like, so excited by it. He was like, this is awesome. I love this life. I was like, okay, cool.
I'm so excited for next episode.
And then he also mentioned something about like, why is the assassin not being corrupted by like his magic lines also that he's pissed off about. So he just wants to fucking corrupt everybody, be an asshole.
So is assassin his?
Yeah, that's his servant.
Okay,
that's summoned.
Okay.
Remember, she ripped out his heart and then pieced out, and then he's like, I'm changing my appearance because I got a bunch of other hearts. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
He was that guy.
I forgot about that for a second. That's why I was like, wait, assassin is his? I was confused for a second.
You watched that episode like a year ago.
Yeah.
And then Jack the Ripper also mentioned that he like knew Alcides was some form of like demigod or god related in his blood because he couldn't turn into him, which I thought was cool. Like he couldn't connect
so he can't turn into demigods?
He couldn't connect like the magic ley lines back to him or something. I thought that whole part was cool.
Because I imagine the first thing you do is just show up as him just to freak somebody
out.
Oh,
yeah, for sure. The first thing you're testing is, let me see if I can be him too. And then he's like, I can't be you, so I have a good guess. Here you go.
You're like, well, you must be a god.
Yep. I do like that his first...
like Salieri.
I like his first guess was Hades.
Yeah, I did like that.
Alcides was pissed.
He's like, how dare you?
Don't you dare compare me to those guys. Like, okay.
For that you shall
that
die.
That mud make you edgy.
Yeah, big time. But I'm
Hades
liking
Hades and Hercules were chill in the myth.
Okay. I'm liking Alcides a lot, even though he's like an edgy motherfucker who just wants to fight everybody.
He's still sick. I don't know. He's just a badass.
I just like any sort of character that'll like recognize somebody else. Like, Gilgamesh has done it a couple times where like he's like, all right, you're worthy. Let's fucking fight. Same thing, Alcides, similar style. I like it.
So they do that in Fate Grand Order with the Lancer from Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah.
That guy was cool.
So you go to America, right, during the American Revolution, and you have to fight him, but he's evil as fuck. And he's like, I recognize you as a worthy opponent, and therefore I just need to stab you in the back. I will not fight you fair.
Nice.
Damn.
He looks way edgier than Alcides.
Yeah, those are my thoughts for the episode. I don't have anything else to say. I think it was good all the way around. It was full of action. I'm very excited for the next one. That's it.
I am excited to answer the questions that people were mad at us for forgetting last week.
Okay,
oh yeah,
let's do it. So last week we asked the Discord, which we ask a question to you guys every single week. And last week we asked, if you had a superpower, what would it be? And this is assuming that we lived in a world of superheroes. So there are other people with powers around. So like that kind of rules out some of like the more basic shit where you could really be a fucking evil person if you're the only person that has superpowers. So there's other people. Pick a superpower. What would you want your superpower to be?
I'm just gonna call out Divine Departure immediately because I think he was the first response, and it was just omnipotence.
Oh yeah, I think I did see that.
Yep, that was him.
Cracked me up.
Love it.
My answer was I just want to teleport so I don't have to pay for gas.
Okay, that's good.
I want Mjolnir, dude.
Okay.
I would be such an asshole with Mjolnir though. I put it on your
you
toilet.
Fly?
Yeah, well, I mean, because we're following the superhero lore where it's like if you're worthy, you can pick it up. I'm gonna put it on someone's toilet seat so they can't shit when they make me mad.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I'll be like, how dare you put it on there? And be like,
you do that to me, I'm teleporting to your house and leaving you an upper decker.
oh god. Do you just teleport the poop? And that's it.
Oh, true.
Out of nowhere, you're like, what the?
Sam.
So I had to think about this quite a while because, like, in a world full of superpowers, you know, like, what do you really want? Like, I feel like the basic one, which is generally a very good one, is just super strength. Like, if you were just the strongest person, like, that's pretty fucking good. And you obviously your body be pretty fucking strong off that also. So that's not a bad one. If I was just gonna be basic as hell, just go super strength. Then I thought about another one, stopping time.
That would be so sick.
That's a great one. But like, let's say you're trying to stop. Just an example, by the way. Like the plane's going into the Twin Towers. Okay,
Sam has figured out how to fix it.
I'm gonna do that. I stop time. I see it on the news. The first plane hit the first tower. I stop time. Now I'm normal me. I have to get to New York somehow. I'm gonna also have to climb the towers and remove the people while the time is stopped, and somehow stop the plane that's in the air. Where it's not great. You know, it's honestly not great. But time stop.
Okay, Sam, you're thinking too hard. Can you make people move in the time that are stopped?
That's where I was gonna say. I think that would make the power a little bit better. If I could, like, if I time stop and then I touch Jose, now we're both degenerates that are in a frozen world.
So it's like you're sharing the power.
Yeah.
No, you time stop, then you call me. That lets me move. You go, hey, planes are about to hit the tower. I teleport the plane in the opposite direction.
All of a sudden, it's going like this. Oh no, a second tower.
If Pythes could just do that, though, why am I there? I'm just adding extra time. I'm just
you're letting me know because I'm busy in the stopped time.
I'm just like the bitch hero that just like I see something happens and I stop the time and then I call my daddy to come and do it for me. Like that sucks.
Can you imagine me being there? I'll be like, I can stop it. No, Jose, no, you're gonna go right through it. Boom. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Sam, you clearly have not watched JoJo Part 3 because they do some really crazy stuff with time stop.
Yeah, I haven't. And I also thought, like, if I did time stop, like if I was smart, like I could be a lot of use. Like imagine like I stop the time really quick and then like let's say we're fighting an evil villain, nobody figured out. I just create literally like mustard gas out of thin air, like in this time stop thing, and then I just like he's standing in mustard gas, I unfreeze and he's dead. You know, but like I don't have that skill in me. I don't have that. I don't have that dog in me.
It's just like little vials, and you open it up like fart spray and put it in people's faces.
I just go around spraying fart spray at people once the time stops, and I just blame everybody else.
Well, that's why I chose teleport, because like in a world of superheroes, I'm not fighting nobody. That's Superman's problem. So like a villain attacks my town, I teleport to the next country. It's someone else's problem.
Yeah, and also like similarly, I guess super speed wouldn't be bad, you know, because super speed you could also use that momentum as like force.
Go around the world once, and then that super
you can really
punch.
fuck someone up. Like
that's what Flash does.
It's over. Yeah, it's really over.
Oh, like Flash in that episode of Justice League where he punches the fucking shit out of Darkseid.
Yes, that's so hardcore.
Yep. Scene is so good.
See, I just want the power of lightning and stuff, and Mjolnir's hammer just sounds like so much fun.
If they were like gun to your head, if time stopped right now, gun to your head, Jose, tell me what power you want, and that's it. You get 1 second to think. I'd probably just go super strength.
Yeah, at that point,
there's too much stuff to think about. Otherwise, like just make me basically invulnerable and super strong. Like, boom. Like I'll just take that.
Like Superman's skin and
like
stuff.
that's it. Like boom. Like if like Konosuba, like time froze, like we're gonna reincarnate you, pick any superpower, and I'm like,
oh my god, hold on, you're like, I want to look through these comics over here real quick. Hold on,
give me a second. I need to look at the endings on some of these stories. I need to see what happens.
Aqua would hate me.
It's like, please pause.
I mean, that happened to me. My first thought was I want to fly. Flying's great,
dude.
Save money
that was
on
my
gas.
first thought, yeah.
And then I was thinking like, well, I don't need a car, but like, how am I supposed to get stuff back home from the store? Can the grocery bags withstand the speed at which I fly? And I was like, no, wait, teleporting is so much easier.
Yep.
Are you teleporting like via portal, or is it just you instantaneously like Goku?
Instantaneous.
Ah, okay.
I just feel like I've seen too many horror stories about teleportation. Like you get stuck in a building, or like
like suffocating.
Like what if you teleport to a place that you knew existed, but then like they moved it? You know, like you just like you teleport and half your body's cut off by a fucking chair. Like,
ooh.
Nah, in this world, that's not a problem.
He's like Lemillion, but reverse. It just bounces up.
So it's the most positive version of your superpower.
Mm-hmm. I wanted this to be the most positive version. Don't think about the drawbacks. Just think of a cool power.
Yeah, super strength.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Easy.
Yep.
Don't even got to work out.
I don't even got to think about anything. Like just give me that one. Like I'll just take it.
You could just leap to work.
I do like the idea of portals. Like I wouldn't be upset to have a portal superpower because this character's always the coolest.
You would be so messed up. I would take a step and Sam's like, huh.
Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great. Like I wouldn't. You trap somebody in the portals, like from Portal 2.
Yeah,
one
it's
on the
just
bottom,
falling.
one on the top.
Oh my god, you could do that with the Doctor Strange portals and Rivals.
Yeah.
Oh, dog, think about this. Think of how much money I could make being, hey, man, I can teleport you anywhere in the world, anytime.
Oh, totally.
Pay
totally.
me $300,000.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
2 seconds
yes,
because me.
People trying to go to Japan from LA,
totally
easy.
You don't even got to go to the airport. Just grab some bags.
Oh, you could undercut the whole airport industry.
Oh my god, that'd be
time.
crazy.
Yep.
Sam's gonna come back with like he's gonna rent a U-Haul over there.
That'd be sick.
And he's like, all right, Pythes, teleport all of this back.
Then I'll be like, Sam, I need you to erect a house. You're like, I got it. I'm gonna carry all the lumber on my back. I'm the strongest man ever.
Yep. I basically just be like strong like All Might,
I'll be like, here, use my hammer. Nail them down.
Your Jose takes care of the nails and gives us free electricity for life.
Yeah, there you
go. Dude, I'd just be like, hey, oh shit, my phone's dying. Hold on.
I wonder if anybody picks super intelligent. Do you think that's gonna pop up in here?
I hope so. There's got to be one person that's super smart.
I think everyone on our Discord are all massive nerds, and we all just already assume we're super intelligent.
Okay, let's start reading some of them from the Discord. So we already covered Divine, where he wanted omnipotence. Omar Prime says the power to create anything, excluding creating superpowers, which is very fair power of him.
So he's like Momo from
without having to use her fibers.
Yeah.
So they could just literally create anything.
That's sick. He's like the 3D printer.
I because I feel like some people, they'll ruin the question. They'll go like, I want the power to have every superpower. Mm-hmm. I like that he was like, the power to create everything, obviously except for superpowers. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's cool.
Love it.
So he's the replicator from Star Trek. I can just be like, dude, I would love some tomato soup. Would you mind?
Yeah, and he's like, bam. Like, there you go. Like, enjoy.
Damn, perfectly seasoned too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Mangaka Kentaro Yuki says to be able to eat everything just by opening my mouth and suck them into a black hole inside of me, so when I fight others I eat them to win easily. He's greed. Or
it's gluttony.
Gluttony. Yep.
I like it though. That's his Bankai.
Yep, there you go.
Divine Departure's answering again.
He says, if I was a villain, I would have the power to make people bald but give them rat tails.
What the hell?
So he's the ancient Egyptian prince look then.
Yeah.
Kentaro Yuki, back again. He says, imagine a power which releases a toxic gas or something from your body nonstop and everybody gets diarrhea while exposed to it.
So it's just a fart?
Yeah, I guess. He's just a really noxious fucking fart.
I love that. That's such a good
It's
one.
the power of the brown note. You just weaponize the brown note.
Divine also says teleportation would be a cool power, but also a healing power. Okay, I like that a lot. A healing power would go crazy, so that way my knee and back pain wouldn't exist.
Respect.
Once again, we're trying to monopolize this. Can you project your healing powers?
I also just worry, like I know that's like the most positive spin. Let's say you're welcome aboard. You get the power to heal everything. Someone would murk you in a second. Like, in a second. I'm sorry.
Is it like instantaneous healing for yourself as well, or is it just healing?
I'm assuming it's for yourself, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'd assume it's for yourself, and then probably because I also was thinking like when you first said like, oh, like he wants to heal cancer, like boom, like he has the power to heal everything. Cancer's gone, done. But
then
someone
the
would murk you the fuck out.
Show up and solve the problem.
Yeah, like,
Big Pharma comes after you.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we have a response also from somebody named Uncle Ruckus. He says, have
no
white
relation.
skin.
Huh?
He wants to have white skin for his superpower.
It's a Boondocks bit.
Yeah. So love it. Divine comes back again, stretching like Plastic Man from DC would be so convenient, but also OP. That's very, very OP. Isaiah Takumi says, hard question, but Soul Reaper powers, just straight up. Just want Soul Reaper powers.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Divine says Pythes wishes he had the power to give the video titles.
Hey, you'll be able to teleport here when Sam's doing the titles.
Yep. Dante, which I like this power a lot, the power to become a kaiju like Godzilla.
Yo.
Yep.
Bad.
Yep. And Divine follows up asking what version of Godzilla, and he says Final Wars. Probably. Anybody watch Godzilla Final Wars?
Mm-mm.
Fucking love that. I bought the Blu-ray of that last year at the convention.
There you go.
One of the best Godzilla movies.
Kenjin says some kind of copy. The best would be Sharingan, so I could copy anything I see without having to go as far as Yuha Baha Killing or JJK's Yuda. I get every basic power plus a understanding of ones outside of my power limit.
Hey, Sharingan, that's easier.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Divine comes in. Adding to the healing powers, I would just have Orihime's power to reject, but actually use them in the way they should be by rejecting people from existence. Total villain bloodlust Orihime.
It's Orihime with the horns and the tail.
Omen says, super speed. In every DC world is ending type story, the Flash is the first one to be taken out because of all the villains know his abilities OP as fuck and can instantly solve most situations.
Yep.
Fair.
That's how we get Flashpoint.
Cooney says, I'd be no hero. I'd 100% be a villain and have complete time manipulation. Stop time, reverse time, fast forward time, but be able to do so on an individual or wide scale. Would make cooking so much easier, not having to wait just instant food, never waste time on travel, just instantly where I want to be. Can't age if you time itself is locked in place. Instantly make aged wine and sell them for a crazy profit. Could I use this power for good? Yeah, and probably would, but I cheat so many things.
Respect.
I'm assuming you could also just time travel.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be sick.
Diego Ace, the power to roll a gacha and summon servants from fate to help me depending on who I rolled.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
I mean,
all of them are good except for one.
Res Sunsu, the ability to control heat/energy. I can make and become things like fire, electricity, and plasma. This would allow me to do things like travel through cables by becoming an electric signal and coming out of a phone or a computer.
That'd be
sick. Travel through like the undersea internet wire that connects us to England or some shit.
Yeah. Divine has a pretty good one. What about rolling a real magical D20 die and you get to roll it before any situation to know the probability of your outcome before you do it?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. That's
cool. Metagaming, but I love that.
Yeah, that would be
about to ask for a raise. You roll a D20, be like, "Oh shit, it's a 1." Okay, don't ask for that.
Not doing
Forget
that.
it.
You roll the 1, but you get fired immediately. You're like, God damn it.
Plushie says teleportation, no need for car, insurance, registration. I can sleep more, be with friends or family more. Matter manipulation to fix broken things around the home, mend clothes, and clean my dog's teeth, or they're made of Shikai with little shadow blob things to do chores.
Oh, I like it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, her little Shikai is very cool.
Yep. Black Sheep 13, super speed, all day, every day. Oh, man, you would never believe the Christmas Grinch comes in and says, super genius, or just total control of one material energy. So we got a super genius.
Yes.
We have
now,
one.
Would they be a villain?
They didn't say whether or not they'd be a hero or a villain, so...
Well, Marcena Day, the Christmas Grinch, doesn't like Christmas movies or music, and therefore would be a villain, period.
Yep. Chilsey, it says, the power to make superheroes act like high school mean girls to each other so we can all be entertained while they kill us in the crossfire.
Once again, teleporting. I'm not in the crossfire, I'm out.
The best in the world coming in with the most evil option, control over minds. You wouldn't need strength, money, or time travel. You could just influence people and shape outcomes however you want. It's basically a real-life cheat code.
Very true. I want the raise. Boom.
Yeah, you're going to give me the raise. Thank you.
These are not the droids you are looking for.
So I feel like that's always the evil person answer is mind control.
Robert's answer killed me.
Robert says, whatever the opponent thinks your power is now your power.
Oh my God.
Out there. So you just show up and you're just bluffing from stage one, and whatever you can get them to believe, that's going to be your power.
That's half of JoJo Part 5.
Oh, okay. I would just walk up to every situation and like wait for someone to explain their power. You fool. I have the complete counter to your power. And they're like, no, you have this? It's like, yep.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. Done.
Reminds me of Megamind when what's his name? Like Captain Incredible or something. It's like, oh no, Copper, my only weakness. That's not your weakness. Shut up.
Divine Departure comes back again. Would be cool to have Inamaki's power from JJK.
Ooh.
Would be telling anyone I dislike to shit themselves. Then
I would never want to fight that.
TRK says, I would have Mob's power from Mob Psycho, and my mood would depend on is the milkshake machine working at McDonald's that day.
Yes, yes. Oh my God.
Such a
you get there and it's like, oh yeah, we got it up and running. What would you like? Oreo McFlurry.
Let me defend my boys and girls at McDonald's right now. In recent times, the ice cream machine, this is a personal experience, has been working like 100% of the time. I have not encountered a time. I could probably go I'm going to go the last 2 years where I have rolled up and they say the ice cream machine is broken or the milkshake machine's not working. Every time I've gone, even if it's late at night now, it's always been working. Always. I don't know what changed, but
McDonald's got in trouble for it.
Yeah. I think it changed when they changed their cups. And now they don't have the lids anymore, and I don't think they use the spoon thing anymore.
Yeah.
So they changed that, obviously, with the lawsuit. So they change it. It has worked perfectly ever since then. I hate the new lids. Hate them. I think that's the fucking worst design ever. But I now get ice cream and milkshakes whenever I want.
But I do not
milkshakes. You know what they do to us.
Does not apply to me.
I know, Jose.
I think about it.
Shamrock Shakes are back right now.
I know.
Guess who's had 2 of them already?
Pythes.
Oh my god.
I've had 2 of them also, Pythes.
Let's go.
I've had none.
They're fire, Jose. They're fire.
Hey man, it is my birth month. I can eat whatever the fuck I want.
I went to a baby shower over the weekend.
Aww.
And they have a bunch of like baby shower games and stuff that you play, and I won one because I'm the best at everything, of course. So. And they were forcing me to partake in all of the baby shower games. Like there was a game to be playing, and they're like, "Who wants to go? Who wants to play? Who wants to play?" Sam, you're playing. Okay.
Like I guess I'm beating everybody.
I heard. Like okay. So played one, lost. It was one where you had to like suck. Everybody got a baby bottle that was half filled with water, and you had to drink it.
Yeah,
dude, that was hard. I don't know how the babies do it. It was hard. And they said like you can't like bite it to get a bigger hole out of it. So you just had to like raw dog suck on it. It was hard. The other one was you were blindfolded and you had to put a diaper onto a stuffed animal bear.
Oh, I've seen those.
Killed it, Jose. I killed that game. So I won that one, and they were giving out like prizes, and a lot of them were like cups or like bottles of waters, and they had like gift cards attached, which was very nice. It was really cool. And I won, and like, oh, good. We marked one of them with an S in case you won. Look for the one that has the red S on it. So I went up to grab my prize and like grab the one in the back. So I went to grab the one in the back. McDonald's gift card out of it.
That's what's up.
I was like, all right, thanks. So
what on earth
was this family
kind of world do you live in that you were invited to a baby shower?
Was this your family one?
No, it was old coworker. It was one of my associates in my last hotel.
Oh, so, I'm like, damn.
No, yeah, in my last hotel. So they had it over here.
Aw, yeah. Cute.
Mm-hmm.
That's dog. Over where I live, men are not allowed to go to baby showers.
Oh, dude, it's a huge thing here.
Yeah, baby showers, men go to them.
Yeah, it's a huge thing here.
To be fair, I live in the Bible Belt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
But like bridal showers, I think is women only.
Yeah, bridal showers are still for women.
Bridal showers, obviously, but like every baby shower that's ever been said, it's like, no, men do not go to those things.
And then like joint bachelor parties are now like super big.
Joint bachelor parties? Like, what do you mean?
So like
you do them at the same time.
Yeah, you do them at the same time.
And like you go to the same place.
I had so much fun at Sam's bachelor party.
My wife and I did ours at the same time.
No, Pythes, you have no idea how much. Like we had a fucking blast when we were out there.
We played the one game, and it was at like one of those. It's called Crossroad Escapes, is what it was called. It was like escape room place. But they when we went Pythes, they have a new thing where instead of escape room, they put on a game show.
So, that's right.
So we did that when we were in Vegas. We did boys versus
Double Dare.
We had boys versus girls, and what you did is you played a whole bunch of different games of like there was a trivia game, there was like who could build the blocks up the highest, and it was like an actual game show like Family Feud, like playing against each other, and it was really cool.
The funniest part was Sam's nephew got mad at us because we bet all our points. I was about to ask,
is this the one where Weston got really salty?
Yep. Yes.
Yep, that's the one.
And I'm like, yeah, bet the points, let's go.
Yep.
I believe that was also when I told you to bet it all on black and you did not.
No, didn't do it. I had a horrible time gambling that trip until after everybody left. Then we gambled a little bit more, and then I had a great time. I had like a great run of gambling.
Dude, when you guys lost your money and then put it together and made it back, I was like, damn.
Gotta run it up. Okay, those are all the questions that we have for this week. So thank you guys so much for your participation as always. We appreciate you guys giving answers. They're actually pretty fucking good. We appreciate it. I do want to cover one last Bleach topic before we call it today, and this is the Toei advertising that they are streaming Bleach on the Toei Animation channel.
Interesting, but I like it.
It seems to be, from what I can gather, is a Toei streaming channel through Amazon that you can get. So like an Amazon TV channel basically that you can stream. Toei is streaming the complete Bleach anime series on there. Which is so weird. And like the official Toei anime account out of nowhere just tweeted this out with a picture of Bleach. And everybody just lost their fucking mind. Like, what is happening here? So now I've seen all types of things like Toei going to remake Bleach. Like, is Toei going to be the one doing it? Is Toei talking to Puro about potentially what the future of Bleach is? There's a whole bunch of rumors going around of what this could possibly be. Obviously, the most answer is that they have acquired the streaming rights for the old Bleach anime, which probably were not exactly the hottest thing because Thousand Blower is just killing it right now.
Yep.
I also saw that Thousand Blower Part 4 is getting a whole bunch of TV ads in Japan right now.
Ooh.
So they're like fully ramping up and advertising for Thousand Blower Part 4, which is very, very cool. Yeah, actually, like, gave me fucking whiplash when I saw this posted. I was like, fucking Toei? Like, what is happening? And then everybody's very excited for it. So, very cool.
It's just good things are happening to those who wait.
So, they say that they have over 11,000 episodes of other works that are available to watch unlimited. They have a 14-day free trial, and then it's 350 yen per month, which, quick math, Jose, we know is about $3 per month, which is not fucking bad.
That's not bad at all. Holy shit.
Way cheaper than Crunchyroll.
Yeah, Crunchyroll's what, $10 for...
I think it's gone up since then.
The basic one's like what? $7
like with ads.
Yeah, the one with ads.
I think I would guess 10 with
10,
ads.
right?
Yeah.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, it's way too fucking expensive. My brother was just telling me that in Idaho, the minimum wage. Oh, maybe you could tell me if it's the same in your state, Pythes. The minimum wage for a job that gets tipped is $3.50.
What?
It's like $2 here.
Oh,
no
see?
way.
Isn't that crazy, Jose? Isn't that crazy?
Yes, way.
I'm blown away by that.
Yeah.
Like legit blown away.
I would remind you that when I first started working, I made minimum wage, which was $7.25.
So like that for me, like when I see this, I'm like, oh, it's like $3.50 a month or like $3 a month. I'm like, that is very affordable. Crunchyroll, where it's like, oh, if you want the ones without ads, and a lot of places are doing this now, like Hulu and stuff like that. They're expensive.
Yeah,
now. They're very, especially for like, you know, we're lucky because. Well, lucky and unlucky at the same time. We live in California, everything's very, very expensive. But because of that, our minimum wage is very, very high. Mm-hmm. So we get lucky when it comes to like streaming service and stuff like that because we can afford to pay for that because, you know, it's not that bad for us. But imagine you're making $3.50 an hour, and that's if you're lucky, you get tips. You'll continue to watch your Crunchyroll.
That's like your whole day.
Yeah, horrible.
And that is why I have to sail the 7 seas.
Honestly, I think at that point, like nobody would blame you. Like that's crazy.
I totally understand that. I mean, as broke college
kids, is why
kids,
I choose to purchase things when I can because I do remember we are all about supporting the things you enjoy.
Correct.
Yes, 100%.
On this podcast.
All right. Well, with that beautiful message, we are going to move over to the Bleach Boys campus meeting. We're going to be talking about Rolling Star versus Scar. So very, very excited. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Bleach Boys.
As always, for Scar, it does not have a chance.
It's not.
I'm not saying anything yet until I watch it. But fuck Thousand Blower songs. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you guys have not joined the Discord, check out the Patreon. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.